Good morning, traders. It's Peter Thompson, senior mentor of 1 Billion Signals, sponsored by Merit Forex. We are going to have pretty interesting weeks ahead as the earnings season party gets started, and definitely the market is going to be very, very volatile in the upcoming weeks. About the economic calendar, two slow days, yesterday and Monday. Wednesday, today we have very, very major events, and the day also is going to be very volatile. Core retail sales 12:30 GMT for US. The forecast, of course, it's going to be very red, minus 4.8% according to the previous month, minus 0.4% for the retail sales. 12:30 exactly the same time, just retail sales on monthly basis, minus 8% according to the forecast compared to the previous month, is minus 0.5%. Interest rate decision in Canada, 2 p.m. GMT. Crude oil inventories 2:30 GMT. It's gonna be very interesting, but specifically about the crude oil, it's connected to the interest rate in Canada. And Thursday, we have 1:30 in the morning employment change for Australia. Building permits 12:30 for US. Initial jobless claims, very interesting report, especially for the last couple of weeks, 12:30 GMT. And followed by the Philadelphia Fed Manufacturing Index, which is in this specific case, in this time, is very, very important, 12:30 GMT in the afternoon. Friday retail sales in Australia 1:30 GMT in the morning AM, and CPI for the Eurozone 9 AM in the morning. So from the economic calendar, this is it. Definitely many events to follow. Let's take a look at the technical perspective. Very interesting, especially crude oil, USD Canadian, USD Japanese. We're gonna take a look in about a minute. As usual, we start with your US dollar, testing right now the resistance level 1.0991, obviously trying to bounce back from this level. Be careful with the euro. As you can see, I said that a couple of times, we don't have a clear direction of the euro US dollar, so definitely we can see the price continue going up. Pretty likely, I personally believe we're gonna see 1.1066, even 11.16 this level. It's not gonna be impossible whatsoever, as the price is heading up and is trying to break out 1.0991. For now, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not gonna trade euro US dollar. GBP heading up, definitely, and it's very, very possible. 1.2788, our major resistance level. The correction is pretty big, definitely after the big drop. 1,700 pips is definitely, I consider, as a big drop, and now we are having 1,200 pips correction. Any moment we can see slight correction. It's not gonna be very, very, very big for now, as the price is heading up. Dollar is stepping back because of Dow Jones. If you take a look at Dow Jones, you're gonna see the very similar correction like this one here, but nothing has changed. Nothing has changed around the world. Just the situation is the same. Unfortunately, it's very, very bad, and there is no very big reason to see the stocks and shares are going up in America, and at the same time dollar is declining according to Dow Jones movement. So that's why we definitely can expect any moment short trades of all the majors, GBP, Euro, Australia. Also, as you can see, price is trying to head down, but it's too early, I believe. We don't have a test of the resistance level 0.6472, so because of this, I would wait. GBP, Australian and New Zealand are quite similar currency pairs right now in terms of price behavior, and just the New Zealand, it's a little bit more clear in terms of the further bearish movement, but still I would wait a little bit to see. First of all, the calendar is very important this week, especially Wednesday. Very, very retail sales within a crisis, obviously lockdown countries, coronaviruses. Retail sales is very, very important event, simply because I personally expect to see even worse than the forecast retail sales, but it's a matter of time to see. So that's why it's very important to wait for the events today. USD Canadian, we go directly to the crude oil. Very, very important. $10 per barrel is my long-term forecast, as you know. So just simply because there is no demand, OPEC tried to cut the production. They did it actually, even record high cuts. And at the same time, as you can see, the demand is still more than the supply. So that's why I'm sorry, the supply is still more than the demand. That's why the price is going down. There is no demand. Simply nothing is working out there. So once the demand has recovered, then we definitely gonna see very strong upward push. But until then, there is a lot of time, I believe. So that's why we see the crude oil trying to break out $20 per barrel, and this is a very, very crucial level for crude oil. USD Canadian, if we see breakout of the 20s, so definitely we're gonna see USD Canadian recovering back to the upside. As you can see, it's not dropping with the same pace like the other currency pairs, for example with the correction with the Australian to the upside, simply because the Canadian dollar is holding right now. USD CAD here, Canadian dollar is holding the drop of the USD, the weakness of the US dollar. Because Canadian dollar is weak as well because of the crude oil, because of the demand, the low demand for crude oil, interest rate decision today. So that's why we definitely can see the price holding these levels. I'm gonna wait for USD Canadian as well. It's very crucial to see how the price is gonna react around $20 per barrel. So then we're gonna see a clear direction of USD Canadian. USD Swiss, one of my favorite, you know that very well. Trying to break out, almost broken, I would say. This is not very convincing breakout. We have 70 pips drop yesterday, and just it broke in the resistance with just 10-15 pips, which is definitely it can be a false breakout of the USD Swiss support. But US dollar is weak. Switzerland, Swiss franc is going higher, is growing, simply considering the currency as safe haven currency. So that's why I'm not gonna be surprised to see 0.95 price. So this is 100 pips almost potential drop of the USD Swiss. USD Japanese, my other favorite currency pair. We had a talk about it, pretty logical drop, and probably it's gonna break out 107 in continuation to the downside. We're gonna put the next support level on the next video on Monday. So let's see how the price is gonna react around 107. Round number, very, very important one, and definitely Japanese yen is gaining strength right now compared to the US dollar, and it could be very, very, very interesting breakout trade here. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Really hope you enjoyed the video. Of course, focus on the economic calendar and in the forex market, because the forex market is very, very interesting. If you like the video, of course, thumbs up. Don't forget, comments below, subscribe to our YouTube channel, share us and like us on the social medias. Help me to spread this content to the other people. And of course, if you want to reach me, you know how to do it. Good luck, have a very profitable week. If you have any questions, get back to me. Bye bye.